Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler from the Keep Pounding podcast. Hope you guys are doing well. So the schedule is officially released. I wanted to wait until I'm able to pull up. I wanted to watch the video release that the Panthers did and check it out and see how, I heard some mixed reviews about it, so we'll check it out and see. Typically, they do a good job. Usually the Panthers social media team does a good job, but I want to check that out. And then also wanted to check out the schedule and kind of give our thoughts as far as the schedule will go week by week and kind of give my opinions on who, what is our record potentially going to be and what games are we excited about, how many prime times we get, games we have, and who we're playing. So let me pull up here. I want to pull up the Panthers video release here. So let me pull this up real quick and then we'll react to it. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, let me just share this. Move that. Share screen. This guy. Here we go. Okay. So let's. There we go. All right. Yeah.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! There we go.
Interesting.
Hurry up! 3, 2, 1!
Oh, there. Nice.
I'm a professional.
Coker. Peaches. Falcons, okay. Brown.
3, 2, 1!
We blow it up this year. Oh, Detroit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy I had to do this.
Falcons.
Fire in the hole! 3, 2, 1!
Oh, that's right. They already went through that.
You let go of the bottle.
Bye week. That's early bye week, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna beat the Bucks. Just blowing everybody up. Cheese, Green Bay. Okay.
That was some good
That's such a weird logo. Is that like the? Is it just for?
Fire in the hole! 3, 2, 1!
Mine's in the Bucks. Naughty girl. That's gonna be a tough game.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Walk the plank, ye landlubber.
Three, 2, 1!
That's gonna be an interesting game. The Bengals. Terrible towel. That is going to be a late game. It's going to be cold. Ooh. It's coffee in Seattle. Okay. Falcons in the game with a W, just like we did 2 years ago against these guys.
I thought I blew up my hand for a second. Oh my goodness.
It's such a weird logo. It reminds me of like the Bucks logo. Weird. I'm not a fan of that, I don't think. Is that it? That is it. All right. Okay. Bro, that was kind of mid, to be honest. Wow, that was I mean, it was kind of cool, like, but that wasn't that great. I wasn't a fan of the logo with like it looked like a dead Panther's bones. Like that was weird. Um yeah, I give that like a C minus, dude. Like, sorry. that was not okay. That wasn't great. Well, okay. Well, let's pull up the actual schedule here. Okay. Okay, so let's go week by week. This does include the preseason games. They get an extra preseason game because we got the Hall of Fame game, but don't really need to go over that at all. Hopefully, the only thing I would really want to talk about that is we better allow the starters to get some reps so they're not cold going into week one. So week one, we have the Bears. That's going to be, and I did see that leaked on Twitter. That's going to be interesting. So I like that season opener. Finally, we get a game that is at home, and you got the Bears. So obviously, there's ties between us and the Bears with the trade that we did back in 2023, moving up to the first overall pick, selecting Bryce Young, and then obviously the first year or two didn't really work out. It looked like we got fleeced. Now things are starting to work out, it seems. But there's always been that trash talk between the Bears fan base and our fan base, who got fleeced, who didn't. So I think that's going to be very important. One, you want to come out hot and get a W on at home. You would hate to lose on at home opening week, but if we can get that energy like we did with the Rams game, the wild card game, if we can get that same energy or close to it, I think we come away with a W. It's going to be interesting how they come out and how they play. The Bears, a really good team. Obviously, Caleb Williams is getting better. You have Ben Johnson there. They got a really good offense, but our defense got better this offseason. So that's going to be a really good matchup. I think that's going to be a close game. I'm gonna say we can't lose opening. We can't lose our Chiefs in opener at home, bro. We can't. After that energy that we had in the Rams, even though we lost in the wild card game, I just think we come out hot, and we have to. Again, Dave Canales, his first two seasons, 1-3, the first 4 games, so we got to come out hot. So I'm gonna say we got to win, because if we don't win against the Bears, one, that just sucks, and that's a horrible way of starting the season. But also hearing what these guys have to say on Twitter if we lose, and we're not going to hear the end of it. So hopefully we come away with the W. I'm going to say 1-0 there. The Falcons, we swept the Falcons last year. They don't even know who their quarterback is. I do think Tua possibly can start. I think they're going to allow Penix and Tua to battle it out, but I know Tua played like trash last year, but also he was on a trash organization. And remember, they almost beat us last year, and Tua was lighting us up, lighting our defense up. So Tua isn't a terrible quarterback. I think, I don't think he's better than Bryce Young, but he can be a good player. And if he can play like he was before he got his contract with the weapons that the Falcons have with Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, I think that could be dangerous. But I think we will beat them. Is it at Atlanta? So the blue is at home, the black is at away. So I think we'll be 2-0 there. Week 3 in Cleveland, we're going to be Cleveland away. That's 3-0. Detroit, Sunday night football, 8:20. So that's going to be interesting. Detroit, really good team. I think they took a little step back last year because of, I think they really did miss Ben Johnson leaving to Chicago. Now there's going to be some games that I feel like we should win, and we're going to lose. And there's games that I'm like, oh, we probably will lose and we will win, just like last year with the Packers, right? So I do expect that to happen. But if I'm just betting probability wise, if I'm in Vegas and making bets, this is what I would do. I'm so far 3-0, beating the Bears, beating the Falcons, beating the Browns. I do think Sunday Night Football, that's going to be tough. I do think it'll be close, but I have us beating the Lions Sunday Night Football. We're 3-0. That energy in Bank of America Stadium, I think we come away with a W. Starting off the season 4-0. Then we have that early bye. Not a fan of that, but if we remember 2015, I believe, our Super Bowl run, we had an early bye and went to the Super Bowl. Just saying. Week 6 in Philly, that's going to be tough coming off a bye. And I think Dave Canales historically isn't great on the bye. Let's see. Dave Canales record coming off bye week. Doesn't say. I don't know. Doesn't say. Okay. I don't think it's good from what I remember. So I'm going to have us going 4-1. That's going to be tough. And I can see us winning that game. I can see, like, wouldn't surprise me if, like, hey, we get beat by the Falcons and then we go into Philly and somehow we come away with the W. So again, every single one of these games, every single one of them, we can win. This team can beat any team in the NFL. I do believe in that. But I think if I had a bet, we lose against Philly. Tampa Bay at home, playing us at home. I think we're going to beat them. That it's going to be 5-1. The Packers on the road, Thursday Night Football. I do like that it's early in the season versus late in the season because Green Bay in December is extremely cold. I do think that's a possibility we can win, but I think they're going to want some revenge from last year, and I think it's going to be hard to beat them on the road twice. They're a good team. I'm going to guess that we lose that game. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if we win, but I'm going to guess that we lose, so that will be 5-2. Broncos. Playing the Broncos at home. Can Bo Nix get back to how he was playing before he fractured his ankle? That defense is really good. I absolutely hate Sean Payton. Hate him. So I'm going to say we beat the Broncos. I can see that going either way. I really do. But I'm going to say the Panthers beat the Broncos. So that is, 4, 5, 6-2. Saints. We're going to sweep the Saints just like they sweeped us last year. We need revenge. We need to sweep the Saints. So that's 7-2. The Ravens at home. I think this is going to be tough. They obviously have a new coach, head coach, but it's going to be mid through the season. Maybe they can get it together. It's going to be very difficult to beat Lamar Jackson. I do think it's possible we beat them, but I'm going to say we lose against the Ravens at home. That's going to make us 7-3. The Bucks, I think we'll lose. We'll split the series with that. So I'm going to say we lose. That's going to be 7-4. The Vikings, I think we will beat the Vikings. They don't even know who their quarterback is. They're kind of regressing. So I think that's going to be we'll win. So that's 8-4. The Saints, we're sweeping them 9-4. The Bengals, that's going to be tough. I still think their defense is going to be pretty bad. It's going to be difficult for us stopping Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, but I believe in J.C. Horn in the secondary. I think we come away with a W with the Bengals. So that's going to be 10-4. The Steelers, I think that's going to be a game we could and should win, but I'm going to say we lose that. That's going to be the ones where, hey, I expect this to win, but I think we'll lose on the road. So that's going to be 10-5. Seattle, I think, again, we had some turnovers last year when we played Seattle. Outside of that, we could have been competitive. I do think we could beat them, but I'm going to say we lose that 10-6. And then the Falcons, we're sweeping the Falcons, bro. 11-6 is what I have. So I do think the floor, like the least amount they should, like they got better. They need to win more games, even though their schedule is tougher. Like they had the third hardest schedule in the league, according to Vegas odds. But if you're going by wins and losses, they have the 10th hardest schedule in the league. But nonetheless, they have a harder schedule, but they got better. So again, we're a team that every team that's coming to see us or we're going to see them, this isn't a pencil like, hey, easy W. I know some Bear fans on Twitter earlier today were saying, oh, easy W. But you have people that actually know football. Several Bear fans are like, hold up, they've gotten better too. They're a good team. Watch out. But I think the floor wins and losses is 9. I do think 12 is a possibility, but I'm going to have us going 10. If I'm doing Vegas odds, I'm going 10 and a half wins. So that video was not good. That video was not good. I'm sorry, Panthers social media team. No offense, but that was not good. So but yeah, I didn't want to I'm not going to be here on too long. I just want to kind of go over the Panthers schedule release video. Check it out. I always feel like they do a good job. This one kind of disappointing. Like, it was kind of neat. I just thought they were going to go somewhere else with it. I didn't think it was just going to be them blowing up things that relate to teams and then that's it. I thought that was kind of lame, to be honest with you. But yeah, so just want to top on here and get my thoughts on the schedule release. What my thoughts are with the wins and losses. If you guys haven't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. But just want to get on here real quick, just do a live stream, just kind of, see how the Panthers social media team did on the schedule release video. C-. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts were. What would you grade this schedule release video? What would you grade it? Give me your thoughts. But till next time, I'll get on here Monday nights and chop it up and see if anything news coming up with the Panthers. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.